nothing early, but managed to stuff Aaron Jones in the end zone for a safety.
Run that play, man. You know what they got up in there. They got them two horses in the middle.
Well, 2 points would make a difference in this one. Todd Gurley had himself another big day, you guys.
LT gonna get your record.
Including. Shannon, are you talking trash to your boy?
He's supposed to have another touchdown today, LT. He's safe.
Packers trailing 26-20 in the fourth. Aaron Rodgers. 40-yard touchdown. Packers take the lead 27-26.
It's amazing how Aaron Rodgers used new receivers, and he just acts like he's been working with them forever.
Yeah, and get open, and he's going to find you.
Greg Zuerlein converts on a 34-yard field goal to give the Rams a 29-27 lead with 2 minutes left. But you got 2 minutes, and you've got Aaron Rodgers, so plenty of time, right?
Why?
Well,
plenty
of time if you give him the ball. Ty Montgomery fumbles.
Get in the mouth, man.
But why would he run? First of all, Ty, why would you run it out?
Well, we're going to get into all that in 1 second. So here's your final numbers for Rodgers and Goff. Pretty close in completions, passing yards, but the big difference was touchdowns, just one for Rodgers, while Goff threw 3. Here is what he had to say at the podium after the victory.
We rely on each other, and today, we really leaned heavy on the defense, and then they came up huge for us. Aaron again is just playing at an insanely high level right now, and just being able to lean on all those guys at every position over there, and lean on special teams, and then in the flip side, they're leaning on us at times, and that's the way you want your team to be built, and up to this point, we've been that way.
Playing complementary football, offense, defense, special teams, all 3 phases, having to come through and make plays that were instrumental for the outcome. Really proud of our team today, and coaches did an excellent job, and really, hats off to Coach McCarthy and his staff and their players. That's an excellent team right there, and that was a really hard-fought win. And, we got a lot of things we can learn from it, but we'll certainly take it, and it was great by our players today.
Yeah, we're 8 weeks in. We got 9 to go. We're in a tough stretch right now, playing a bunch of division winners, and we got to find a way to win a game on the road. We're 0-3 on the road. We're 3-0-1 at home. So we know we're tough to beat at home. Now we know we can play with anybody, if we didn't know that already. So we got to go to New England and beat a really good football team.
Go to New England and beat a really good football team. Let's go back, Shannon, to your point that Ty Montgomery should have never even taken that thing out of the end zone.
No, why would you do that? Because let's just say, for the sake of argument, more times than not, you're going to run the ball back to the 20, 25 or the 30-yard line. You're going to run 10 seconds off the clock. Time is your enemy. You want to save as much time as you possibly can, because you look at what Aaron has done the last 2 drives. He's dealing. He's feeling. All you need is a field goal to win the game. Why would you try to be a hero in that situation and bring the ball out? He should have never done. If you look at, that's the difference between Coach Belichick and Mike McCarthy. If you look at, there were a couple of years ago, I think it was about 3 years ago, the New England Patriots in a very similar situation. The Giants had just scored a touchdown to take a 1-point lead. They kick the ball off. The guy doesn't bring it out. Tom Brady goes down. They kick a walk-off field goal. That's coaching. Some things you just, leave it in there. We have Aaron Rodgers. We don't need anything for you to be special. I want Aaron to at least have a chance. If he doesn't succeed, so be it. But don't fumble the ball in that spot. Ty, you just leave it in there. Try to be a hero. Try to be a hero.
Mike McCarthy got to control that situation.
Sometimes you got to go to him and tell him over again, hey, don't bring it out. Don't bring it out.
Okay, the Packers got off to an early start in this one. Their defense looked great. What was your takeaway, Dion, when you watched this game, especially in the first half, when you saw what the Packers were able to do on the road?
I think that the Green Bay Packers would be in this game, period. I didn't think they had the defense. I didn't think they had the offense. I didn't think they could run the ball. I knew they could throw, but I didn't think it was sustainable. They exposed the secondary of the Rams as well. Even with that vaunted pass rush, they need a key to lead, needs to get back, because he's proven his worth. But as for Green Bay, I really do feel like if they could ramble off some wins, they're going to get their butt kicked this weekend by Tom Brady and them. But if they could get some wins and get into the playoffs, anything is possible.
Nobody's running off with their division,
True.
so they're going to be
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Anything is possible if they could get in there, because they showed me that they could compete with the best team.
It also looked like a home game. You see how many Packers fans were there?
Yeah.
There was no issue for Aaron at the line of scrimmage.
I saw something I'd never seen before. I'd never seen the opposing team quarterback tell the crowd to get up.
Right?
I'm like, are we in Green Bay or are we in the Rams?
Totally. There was no problem with his play calling.
Regular checks.
He's like, get it up. I'm like, you do know, this is the Rams stadium.
No, you know this LA, right?
Yes,
You know they don't really care.
Yeah.
About
Well, there
football.
was a lot of
Exactly.
sports going on in
Yeah.
LA, which, by the way, sorry to the Dodgers who lost, but congratulations to the Red Sox. I digress. When you look back at this Rams team, so you look at their schedule, their next 4 games, you got at the Saints, Seahawks versus the Chiefs, and then at the Dolphins. Where's their first loss coming? You still think it's the
Next week.
Saints?
This is going to be their biggest test. The Saints, no joke, like they showed me a lot today by going to Minnesota and winning. And we all know how hard it is to win in the Superdome. I think this is going to be their first loss because that atmosphere, you know, you got to go through it in order to know how to deal with it. First time going through it with these young guys, it's going to be tough.
And the Saints could run.
Yeah.
They could run the football.
run the football.
They could keep that high-powered offense on the sideline. They could run the football and eat up that clock.
And they can do something which they showed today, rush the passer. They put pressure on Kirk Cousins.
They did.
They're going to do the same thing with Jared Goff. You saw them put pressure on Jared Goff today early on, Green Bay, but they just couldn't sustain
And the
it.
Saints have a better defense than the Packers. The Packers got after Jared Goff. They put some hits on him. They took him down. And they've had Todd Gurley bottled up for a better part of the ball game. But when they needed to get a run, when they needed to make a play, they called him the Offensive Player of the Year, and he delivered for them.